Oh, hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm Kandi.
Kandi, what are we doing out here in Forestmore Park so early in the morning?
Well, our mornings start in parks really early every morning, but we're out here interviewing our amazing Van Alstyne Parks and Recreation team.
No doubt. And I know that your role has changed over the last year or two, but you're Parks at heart and you're still Parks.
Absolutely. So when I started here in Van Alstyne in 2021, I was events, and we're growing, and with growing, changing happens. And so of course, recreation and the activities that I do go into that parks field. So parks is my home, and I love this team. They're an amazing team to work with.
Yeah, they really are. So we just talked with Jeff. We also talked with Paul and William.
Yes.
I mean, that's the whole team.
That's our whole team.
I mean, the four of you.
That's it.
And you guys do so much.
Oh man, you know, I people think I do a lot, but these guys really, they do a lot also. So in addition to their normal daily activities of mowing, cleaning the disposable waste, the pet waste stations at the parks, and doing the trash and getting the ball fields ready, and any little minute activity or something that might need some help with that they help me with all the wonderful events that we do in town.
Right. So. Yes. So we did talk to Jeff Slate, and he's the supervisor of the parks. And let's play a little bit back about what he had to say, and then we'll react to it, okay?
So Jeff isn't the type of man that is going to brag on himself, but really he is the heartbeat of the Parks Department. Yeah. So his knowledge, he comes with a lot of experience, over 30 years of experience in Parks and Recreation. So he's licensed in a lot of different areas, and you know, that experience comes with time, and Jeff has that time. So I call him the OG, the jack of all trades, because literally I can call Jeff and say, we got to figure out a solution, and he's got it within minutes. And he's great. He's a great partner to work with. Like I said, this team is my favorite team in Van Alstyne. You know, I may be a little biased, but they do a lot of things that people don't really realize that they do here, and they play a very important role for Van Alstyne.
Okay, here's what Jeff had to say in his own words.
No day's the same, really, except for mowing. I mean, we have regular mow days. You know, we mow. Contractors help us with a lot of the bigger mowing. Our in-house guys mow all the ball fields. We mow those twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays. So those 2 days are more scheduled than the rest. Everything else just consists of whatever needs to be done at parks, public buildings. Everything outside is us. So. Weeding the beds, trimming trees. The guys spend a lot of time picking up trash, a lot of trash cans at the new park, downtown, that sort of thing. So it slows down a little bit parks-wise in October and November, but then we have Christmas and all the holiday things that go on. So we kind of shift gears and go into holiday mode. We also do a little maintenance, some major maintenance on mowers and things like that, equipment that needs to be worked on. But it's a little slower time for sure. Yeah, Fridays before events is a big day. Just setting up barricades and all those kind of things. Cards and coffee this past weekend. So yeah, every Friday is set up for weekend events. Yeah, there's four of us with Kandi, and so there's a lot of trash at a concert when there's 3,000 or 4,000 people there. I guess the sound guys usually come in midday of a concert on our big concert events, and we're there when they get there. We lug the drum kits and the speakers and amplifiers and all that sort of stuff. And then the guys are there all day doing their thing with trash, and we're there at the end of the concert at 10 o'clock, loading it back up, putting it back in the trailers, that kind of thing. There's just three of us in the Parks Department, and there's a lot that goes on, a lot of things that people don't realize that the guys do on a day-to-day basis, just to keep things going, from irrigation to, we talked about trash a lot, just detail work, setting bases. Fall baseball and softball season starts here in about a week. So we've been setting anchors and getting bases ready, home plates. We have 2 new pitcher's mounds, temporary pitcher's mounds. So there's a lot behind the scenes that goes into it that everybody doesn't see. So it's a lot for 3 people.
I told you, Jeff, he's not one to brag about himself, but he is an amazing contribution to this city.
Yeah, no doubt. And you know, he does so much, the team does so much, and yeah, just a humble guy, but very busy. You know, one of the things we didn't even ask about, but I know that he's had to go down to Umphreys Hines a couple times and, like himself, fix those fountains, and you know, they help oxygenate the pond and things like that. He's definitely a DIY guy.
Absolutely. I mean, his knowledge is incredible. We're lucky to have him, really.
Yeah.
And with Van Alstyne, you know, people think you're the director of that department or you're the superintendent or the supervisor and you sit behind a desk. Jeff is never behind his desk.
No.
He's always in the field helping the guys,
Right.
or in the field helping me. There is no such thing as sitting at a desk in the
Right.
Parks Department, whether it be spring, summer, fall, or winter. We're all doing something actively within the community.
Now we're going to talk to Paul and William next, but you know, we talked to Jeff about this, we talked to Paul and William about this, but something near and dear to your heart are these events.
Absolutely.
And none of them gave themselves enough credit about how much they do to set up and to tear down and to get ready for these events.
Absolutely, yeah. So people don't realize, you know, you come out, for example, the concert series, which is heavy right now.
Yeah.
We have one coming up this week,
Hey.
the Bellamy Brothers. But what people don't realize is these guys are out there before you're even out of bed. We're out there 7 a.m. And we're setting up, and it's hot. It's summertime. It's hot.
Yeah.
Fortunately for us, we're all used to the heat. We work better in the heat than we do in the cool. But they're out there early with a smile on their face, doing what needs to be done, setting up sound. This sound equipment that comes in for these entertainers is heavy. It's sometimes multiple trailer loads full, plus you got a bus full of equipment that has to be set up properly for the entertainers to be able to perform. Then once they get that done, they're setting up tents for our sponsors. They're trying to accommodate any need that the sponsor may have, plus getting our facilities ready for all these large crowds to come in and enjoy the show. And once the show starts, their job doesn't stop, because then there's trash and, you know, there's other things. Someone may have gotten sick, or may even they've escorted people to the park that had to park, you know, a block away, and they'll go and get on the gator and escort them up to the park. So there's different things that they do that people do not truly realize. I can't express enough about how important that these guys are to our community.
So I know you're very grateful, and the
Absolutely.
community is very grateful, even though it's kind of an unseen thing behind the scenes. You know, now they're getting ready for a fall season here out at the ballparks,
ball.
and not every. I learned this through the city council meetings. Not every municipality prepares the fields for their leagues like we do here in Van Alstyne, and that's what these guys are doing right now.
They do it, and they do, and they're really good at getting it done. You know, there's a process with learning how to do things. But Jeff, again, going back to his experience, they're learning, and right now I believe they're setting some bases and making sure the measurements are correct and for the different age groups. So it's important to them because it's important to the community. So when it's important, they do a good job.
Okay, let's talk to Paul and to William, the guys that are on the ground each and every day doing everything that needs to be done.
Let's do it.
Average day and checking the parks, cleaning up trash from the night before. People we come out and check the grass and mow it twice a week. We drag the fields twice a week, get ready for baseball.
Baseball season. What do you think, William?
It's coming around quick.
Yeah. What do you guys do to get ready?
We got to reset anchors. We got to make sure everything's squared off and straight on. Keep the fields nice and conditioned. Paint the bases.
So what does winter look like for you guys?
Winter's pretty much all Christmas setup and tear down. It takes us about 2 months to get everything up and ready for the Christmas parade. Then we got to tear it all down. By the time we get done, it's summer again.
Pretty much. I mean, 'cause we put up all the lights in the park, and mainly just the main park. We don't do a whole lot here, but we just make sure that the fields stay. We still got to check these and make sure that, it is Texas. We don't get too much winter. So.
That's right. Yeah. No doubt. And I mean, you guys take care of the other city buildings too, museum, library, other things.
Yes, sir.
Right.
We put the lights up, and we help put up the stuff around the library and the museum, downtown, the square. I have an Apple Watch, and it does track my steps.
Well, how many steps do you get a day?
Depends. I mean, on a normal day, depends on how much walking we do, but anywhere from 10 to 20,000 steps a day. A slow day is about 10,000 steps. A busy day is 20 to, I've hit almost 30 a couple of times.
Amazing.
So it just depends.
All right.
Like the concert days are a lot.
And usually that's carrying stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah, right. William, you got voluntold to be Santa last year.
That's right.
You were awesome, dude.
Well, thank you.
Did you enjoy it?
That was a blast. I loved it. Do it again next year too if you want.
Okay.
I love coming to work every day, and that's not easy to say, especially, you know, I'm almost 50, or I'm 50, almost 51, and this is one of the best jobs I've ever had. So
10 to 20,000 steps a day, you're going to live forever.
I don't know about all that.
What can we, as citizens of Van Alstyne, do to help you?
Call. If you see anything wrong, call us. Let us know. If we don't know about it, we can't fix it. That's what we want to do. We want to make everything perfect.
Aren't they awesome?
They're amazing.
I love them.
I mean, I've known these guys for over a year now, and I love working with them. They're hilarious.
They are. So I mean, really, I'm not probably an easy person to work with because I'm high energy and I talk a lot, and they're busy. So sometimes, you know, they just shake their heads and say yes, you know. But gosh, we're such a good team, and I love them so much. They do excellent work. I don't know, at this point with us working together for so long, it would be hard to shift and to retrain another crew to come in.
Well, then
and
let's
help.
not.
Yeah, no, I'm good with them.
Let's stick with what we have. I love what Paul said. He loves coming to work every morning. I know you feel that way.
Yes.
I know I feel that way. I think Jeff feels that way. I think William feels that way. I mean, that's the way it should be. You know, we're all in the roles that we love.
We're very fortunate to work for this city.
Yes.
And not everyone is fortunate enough to enjoy getting up every morning and going to work, but our team does. And you know, it is what you make it, and we all have a great understanding of what our job duties are, and we work together as a team. And when you work together as a team and you have a strong team, you know, success, you can't bring us down.
We get stuff done, and we're all very cognizant. You know, our job is to serve Van Alstyne.
Absolutely.
And that means the residents of Van Alstyne. And that's what we strive to do each and every day and over time. And that's why we're doing all this. I was hoping we'd get smoke behind us, because
they're
they
getting
said,
those ball fields ready.
Yeah, they are. It looks really cool, especially with the sun behind us. Now, last winter, you know, we were doing the Grinch and Frosty and Santa through downtown, and I know you pretty much voluntold William that he was going to be Santa, and he was amazing.
Well, I'll tell you, so they are the first ones with me and the last one standing with me.
Yeah.
And we had some volunteers that were going to volunteer for these costumes, characters that we had out. And one of them canceled on me at the last minute. And so I called what I call my true team, and William actually volunteered to do it and did an amazing job.
Christmas.
I mean, he shocked me. I mean, I know his personality and how it is, and he's a father, so he has children himself, and so I thought, what a perfect thing for him to do, and he enjoyed it, and he volunteered to do it again this year.
He sure did. He sure did. So he found his daughter didn't even recognize him as Santa, which is perfect. So then, you know, she gets to ask Santa what she wants, and then she's, you know, telling the source.
Yes, I mean,
Santa.
he did amazing. Mm-hmm.
Of course, right.
He got the inside intel
he sure
by
did.
playing
That's
that role.
That's right, exactly, yeah. Well, I don't know what else we can say about Parks and Rec. I mean, we'd be here all day, honestly.
I for sure would.
Yeah.
They're my heart. I have a lot of visions and a lot of ideas, and our team brainstorms. There's so much more to parks than what people realize.
Well, I did want to touch on this. So, like, your role has changed some. And so, like, you're overseeing the museum, you're overseeing the senior center, you're overseeing the rec center.
Yes.
And so, you know, that's more responsibility. But at the same time, you're still, you know, a big part of the parks team, and you're doing the events.
Yes. Yeah. So that really, I believe that the sky's the limit when you have a really good team.
Right.
And there's 4 of us in the Parks and Recreation Department, and literally I can call any one of my team members, and they're there with no questions asked to help.
Amazing. Thank you all for what you do.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
I just wanted to let you know a little bit more about what goes on behind the scenes here in Van Alstyne. We really are trying to serve you, so.
We do, every day.
Yep. All right, appreciate it. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
We'll do this again.
We will.
Okay.
We'll see y'all Saturday.
See ya. Oh, yeah.
Bye-bye.